Hey guys, welcome back to week 2 daily check-in for the month of April. This month I am daily checking in with you guys so I don't fall off the wagon from tracking my expenses, and like that I can always have like a video for you guys. So if you guys haven't seen my first weekly check-in, I'll link it up in the card above, but this is how it's going. And today I'm just gonna mark down some of the expenses that I've had for Monday and Tuesday. I'm not sure if I have any, but I do have my wallet in case I do have receipts everywhere, because I normally do. And I'm gonna go ahead and see what I have. I know for sure today I did have an expense with my regular spending money. I was at the post office and there was, an individual needing some help. So I actually gave them $5. So I'm just gonna go and put charity real quick since this doesn't actually have receipt, because this is just me using my Cash App to help someone else. And that was today on Tuesday. Now I can't remember if I've had any expenses for Monday, but I do know that my health benefits pulled out, so I'm gonna mark that as paid. Now I'm not sure where my camera cut me off because honestly my battery died, but what I was saying is that I did $5 to help someone out today by the post office. And then on Monday I remembered everything. I went to Olympian Burger. When I went to pick up my mom, we were hungry and Babe was like, oh, can you bring something? And I ended up spending $18 at Olympian Burger. Got myself like a char-grilled chicken plate, and then he got himself some, what do you call it, a hamburger. And honestly, oh my god, you guys, I've been loving having my mom around because she's been spoiling me with like breakfast, like cooked at home breakfast, like all the typical Hispanic like Salvadorian plates. And I'm like, yes. And like Bae hates any Salvadorian breakfast because he doesn't like plantains or like over medium eggs or anything like that. He can't stand it. But I've been loving that my mom has been spoiling me. She has even brought me tamales, horchata. I'm like, yes, So I've been enjoying having my mom around me lately. Oh, she spoils me. She knows like what I like. She even has gotten me like granola yogurt for breakfast, and I'm like, yes. It's just like moms. They know what you want and like, and they just spoil you rotten. And that is me. So far, that is the only expense that I had. The only no spend day was Friday, and that's because Bae took care of that. So that is it. I need to go to the bank tomorrow, pull out some cash for my cash envelopes because I will be stuffing them on here. So I will be adding more cash to that, and then the rest of the month it's gonna be like no more because my caps would hit. So I would have to live off of my cash envelopes for a good minute. But for now, I've only spent this week $18 and $5. I've spent $23, and out of that I've had 106 left, like 106 and $65 left. So I should have $83 in my wallet here, and here it is. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 22, 83. I do have $83 in here that I'm still going to spend. And I haven't gone to the ATM to dump those $12 from the previous week, but that's fine because I'm going to go to the bank tomorrow because I need gas. I need to go ahead and like fix my gas scenario right now. Oh man, and I've been having like the worst day ever too. I got called that my surgery was denied, so yeah, whatevers. I have not been having the best day today. Like, it's like a meltdown that I had today, and it's just because when you're in so much pain and you feel so helpless, it drags you down. But anywho, it hasn't made me spend any money, which is perfectly fine. I know I've wanted the urge to just go spend because it's like an emotional attachment that I have with spending and my mood, but it hasn't affected me today. We're gonna see about tomorrow because it is payday and I'm gonna be running some errands to the bank, so maybe I might buy something, maybe I might not. But today's mood has been an awful one, and so far hasn't reflected on my spending, but yeah, I'm getting there. All right, I'll catch you in my next check in tomorrow, hopefully. Alright, you guys, I'm not even gonna lie. I have not been consistent with my check-ins. Yeah, I ain't care anymore. Last week, I'll tell you, I was having one of those like I don't care kind of weeks where I'm like, meh, all I want to do is sleep, not get out of bed, also not do anything productive or think about budgets or work in general, you get me? So yeah, my weekly check-in kind of suffered this past time, and now I have to remember everything that happened from the 6th to the 11th, which is not the greatest. But I will say I do know what happened on the 8th, because that's when me and Bae went on our anniversary date. I do got a couple of receipts here that hopefully add up to something. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in. I know the 8th I paid for tip, and I paid $23. So I was like, okay, I can do that. So I'm gonna put that here because I know that's exactly what happened on this day. And I think that was the only expense I had because Bae paid for everything. He paid for like my nails to get done, which by the way, I hate. I don't like when I go to the nail salon and I tell them I want something and then it comes out like the complete opposite I wanted. I don't know. Lesson learned. Anywho, I have this receipt from the 10th. We went and tried out a new restaurant in our area, and I spent $33, and I left $35 in total. So I'll put lunch with Bae, and that was $35 even. So that happened on the 10th. Honestly, this past weekend, I didn't feel like getting out of bed at all, but I had to work on orders because I did not work this entire week, I think. I was like, okay, I'm gonna work on Saturday and then we can grab some lunch. That's exactly what we did. Then I went to McDonald's. I went to return some shoes, I believe. Because I got my Nordstrom order and they didn't fit, nothing fit, so I went and returned the shoes because of my trip. So I went to return them, and before I left, I grabbed some lunch with Bae, and that ended up costing me $11.44. So that was great. Oh, that was actually on the 9th. So let me move that to the side. A lot of personal spending, you guys. I was lucky because I didn't have to do anything for gasoline. Bae actually pumped gas for me, so I don't have to use gas anytime soon, which I'm really happy about. He almost filled up my tank because it's so expensive lately. So I was like, I'll take it. We did go grocery shopping. I wanted Korean barbecue, so we went to H Mart and I bought all the meats, and it ended up being okay. So the thing is, H Mart, I did not know, was not taking any cash payment, and all I do is have cash. So Bae paid with his card, and I ended up giving him $100, and then he gave me $3 back. So I think he owes me $2. So I'm gonna say in total I spent $95. And then he went to Target with the cash I gave him for H Mart, and he bought the remaining groceries that we needed. So he did groceries. So I basically spent $100 in groceries, and he spent $100 in groceries. Mine was mainly aimed for Korean barbecue, and he aimed for like stocking our fridge and stuff. So that was fine. I know I went to JCPenney this past Sunday. I think it was Sunday, and I ended up buying a bunch of dresses, and instead of using the money that I had allocated for our anniversary, I just went ahead and used it up for new clothes since I was already budgeted. And it came out to be, because Bae also needed clothing, so we were like, let's just go to JCPenney, let's buy some clothes, and we'll spend that money on whatever it is that we need. However, I used the majority of the budget. So I ended up spending $124.99, and then I ended up spending $13.23 on accessories, So in total, I spent $138.22 for our allotted anniversary money, which was $150, I believe, on the, pretty sure it was on Sunday, pretty sure it was, or Saturday. Might have been Saturday because I didn't go out yesterday at all. Might have been Friday, who knows. But that's what happened. And then I ended up paying my gas bill. They gave me a California credit, climate something credit. So it only came out to be $7.80. So that was paid. I was perfectly fine with that. And my health benefits went up a bit. That was wrong. It came out to be $134.37. So that was a change in bills. And I'm not sure why the jump of $2 went up, but yeah, nonetheless, that's happened. So this is all that happened this past week. I only had one no spend day, which was great. And I actually need to stuff my cash envelopes again. So I need to go ahead and do that. But for now, let's add up everything. I didn't add any cash envelopes this week because I did pull out the money, but I haven't stuffed them yet. And I'm going to do that today, which is Monday. So at least I can have, like, for the remaining part of the week, of the month, ready to set and go. So for groceries this past week, I only spent $98. Out of that, I had $138 from the previous week. So if I do $138.56 minus $98, I'm supposed to have $40.56 in it. So I'm gonna grab my purse. I'm supposed to have $40 in there. So groceries, I'm supposed to have $40. Ooh, I don't even know if I have $40 in here. Yo, what a mess. So 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So I have 41 here. So 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So I'm going to put this to the side because this probably needs to go back into the bank. Or it belongs to a different category. So I'm going to put that in groceries. So groceries, I'm going to leave as 40. So 40.56. If you guys are wondering about the change, it's back here. I just don't account for it, like, at all. Like, because that change gets mixed up with all the other cash envelopes. As long as, like, I have the main, like, solid number there, I'm okay. So that's that. For gasoline, I didn't spend anything. And since I used it up all last week, I shouldn't have anything in that category. So we go to gasoline. It's completely empty. And then spending, this is where most of my money came out of. So we do 5 plus 18. Almost forgot that one. Plus 23 plus 11, 44 plus 35. I spent $92.44. Ooh, I'm a big spender. So I'm gonna do $92.44. And I only had 106 left. So 106.65. I'm supposed to have $14.21. However, today I've had some expenditures, so I've kind of like I've messed with this money already because I only have $1 in here, but that's because I used it up today on a haircut and on food. But I'm just gonna leave it marked as that, and like I have all my cash envelopes I gotta like stuff on the next video. So yeah, we're just gonna leave it as that. I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna leave it that I had $14.21, and then I'll just deduct it from this week's expenditure when you will see that on the 19th. But that's about it. I didn't have any unbudgeted, which it has been the best thing that can happen to me. No unbudgeted expenses. So far I've been really good at it, and I've been staying within my cash envelope limits, which is amazing. Really excited for it. And what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to add 190. We're going to add another 30 here and another 125. And of course we never put from budgeted, which is the money that you guys see here, which I'm going to do it in a separate video. That's going to go back into these categories. So like that, this makes sense when I check in again. So yeah, that has been my cash envelope spending. This has been all accounted for, which I'm super happy. This one, like I said, is part of the budgeted amount that I had for my anniversary. I budgeted 150 and I only used 138.22, so that's even better. I'm under budget on that area. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's check-in. Love you guys. Let me know how your spending is going. Are you staying within your means? And oh my god, my neighborhood is so noisy. Bye.